Finding balance, it's one of those topics that gets thrown around a lot, especially in leadership circles. But what does it actually mean? And how do you find it when your calendar is packed, deadlines are looming, and everyone wants something from you? Today, I want to talk about two key pillars of balance: happiness and mindfulness. And yes, I want to share some of my own experiences too. Let's start with happiness. It's a loaded word. We all want it, but what actually brings it? I once read that two key ingredients to happiness are at least 7 hours of sleep and plenty of physical activity. That's nothing fancy. It's sleep and movement. It's so simple, but when you look at the schedules of most senior executives, it's the first thing they sacrifice. They stay up late answering emails, get up early for conference calls, and before they know it, they're running on 4 or 5 hours of sleep and caffeine. I get it, and I've been there. But over the years, I've come to realize that protecting those 7 hours of sleep is non-negotiable. And then there's physical activity. Now, I'll be the first to admit I was a late bloomer when it came to sports. In school, I hated it. I was the kid who tried to avoid gym classes as much as possible. But about a year before I became a procurement consultant, something clicked. I started running, nothing extreme, just 7 kilometers a day. And since then, I've basically kept it up. Even on days when I have an early flight, I get up in the middle of the night to run. It sounds a bit crazy, but that 45 minutes of running wakes me up, floods my body with oxygen, and sets me up for the day. And it's not just about staying fit or keeping my weight in check. It's about clearing my head, sorting my thoughts, and getting into the right mindset. And that brings me to mindfulness. Now there are thousands of articles and apps out there telling you how to be mindful. Some executives swear by meditation. Tim Cook reportedly wakes up at 3:45 in the morning, gets a workout in, and then spends 30 minutes meditating before he starts his day. And then there's a well-known hedge fund manager. He's another one. He's been meditating for decades, and he credits it with giving him clarity and focus in stressful situations. But here's the thing, you don't have to follow the routines. I've tried meditation apps. I've worked with mindfulness coaches, and honestly, they didn't work for me. The apps kept asking for more and more time, and I found myself getting stressed about finding time to meditate. It felt counterproductive. So I started experimenting. Instead of setting aside 30 minutes a day to sit in silence, I began integrating mindfulness into my daily routine. When I run, I focus on my breathing, the rhythm of my steps, the feeling of the ground beneath my feet. When I drink my morning coffee, I pay attention to the taste, the warmth, the smell. I call it mindfulness in motion. It's my way of being present without adding another chore to my schedule. And that's my encouragement to you. Don't feel pressure to do what everyone else is doing. Just because Tim Cook meditates for 30 minutes every morning doesn't mean you have to. Find your own way. Maybe it's a walk around the block without your phone. Maybe it's playing the piano for 10 minutes. Maybe it's just sitting quietly in your office before a big meeting. Finding balance isn't about following a formula. It's about finding what works for you and then protecting it fiercely. Because in a world that's constantly pulling you in every direction, finding a few moments of calm, of presence, of clarity, that's the real key to balance. Thank you for watching. I'm Schuh, and this is Procurement in the Park. See you next time.